Well, good Friday morning, folks. And once again, you're here at the Cowboy and Cadillac show. I am Cadillac, and today Cowboy's not with us. He is out hustling. Like I said last week, business is booming, and we're growing across all facets. And so we're going to have to mix up our time here over the next few weeks where you'll see me on a few episodes. You're going to see Cowboy by himself on a few episodes. But when our schedules will allow, we will intersect again, and we'll be back together on the Cowboy and Cadillac show. So last week we had talked briefly about choosing a partner. Today, it's another really big question. How do I hire the correct sales representation for my business or businesses? Now, I want to give you a quick overview because this is very important. You're going to hear one thing in this today that you would expect as a canned response because it's important. But I need you to stick around to my third point in this video because it's probably something that you've never heard. If you have heard it, you've heard it very little. And I want to expand on that just a little bit because I believe it's something that can truly help you in evaluating the right sales representatives for your businesses. So let's get to number one. We're going to get down here to Sales 101. I know it's simple, but it has to be said. If you're not a people person, and you're not likable, go get over in production somewhere. Don't be on the sales side of business because at the end of the day, people do business with people they like. And if you're not a people person or you're not likable, it's not the right side of any business for you. So first of all, those of you choosing and hiring sales reps, evaluating that talent, make sure they're likable people. Number two, this is the one we always hear. I like to switch it up just a little bit. As far as motivation, I like to say make sure they're hungry like the wolf. Most of us have heard the adage that the wolf climbing the hill is always hungrier than the wolf on top of the hill. Somebody who is really hungry and has high goals and has that strong motivation, what they do is they will never get to the top of the hill, especially under correct management. We're going to shift hills. We'll never get to the top of the mountain range because it's just as much about the journey and the climb for the right sales representatives as it is the destination. So make sure they always remain hungry like the wolf, and their track record proves it. And now number three, this is the one that's very important. But you don't hear this, but this is something that Cowboy and myself use in our businesses, especially when it comes to evaluating our sales representation for every business that we have, is that do they listen? In communications and having conversations with you when you're doing interviews, give some little tests without them knowing that you're testing them in the interviews. How well do they listen during conversation? How well do they comprehend in the conversation? And I guess the best way I could say this is whenever can they lead a conversation with few words? Here's why I say that. Most people have problems. That's the reason we're in business, is to solve those problems. Most potential customers and clients of yours get sick and tired of hearing people come to them all day long with trying to give them the elevator pitches and just the throwing and vomiting up of information of what you can do for them. And guess what? They've heard it from 10 other people that same week, and they really couldn't care less. So it's a completely different spin. When you go sit down with someone, or these salespeople can go sit down with few words, get these potential and future customers talking about their problems in a way where they really don't even know what's going on with it. People will tell you everything you need to know to help close their deal. But you got to get them talking about them, not about you, because your customer, that's who you're there for, solving their problems. So number three, once again, how well do they listen? How can they comprehend? And how can they use those skills in a conversation to get your future customer to tell you everything you need to know to sell their business? So anyway, Cadillac here today. I hope those things help you. Make sure, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all those things. Of course, folks, these are short videos of how to. there's a lot more things that we could help you with. If you do have questions and you want more details, whatever, just leave us a comment. You can message us at the show, and our producer will get everything over to us. But I hope this helps you. But it makes a difference, folks, hiring the right sales representatives for your company. And remember those things. Those 3 things will help you a long way. Until next week, this is Cadillac signing off for both Cowboy and Cadillac. I hope you have a fantastic week, folks.